Hello.
Hi, ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay. So sit down in a meditative position. Keep your eyes closed. Relax your body. Become conscious and aware of how you're sitting, which parts of the body are touching the ground. And slowly bring your mind to become receptive to the vibrations of the sound of shank. Get ready to chant mantra Om 7 times. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Om, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. I am creating 3 layers of protection. On the outermost layer of 6 friendly creatures, an elephant behind me, a peacock in front, a tiger on my right side, a lion on my left side, an eagle above my head, and a black tortoise below me. Inside of that, of a big ring with balls of fire, I am lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall of protection to go up all around me. Third layer of protection comes from the subtle energy of the mantra Om that I'm chanting. Take your awareness to the perineum, 4 petal lotus, red color. Keep your hands in the mudra for Muladhara. Interlace the little and the ring finger. Middle finger is straight out. Index and thumb will rotate around opposite index and thumb. Take a deep breath in, chant Om. Now shift awareness to Swadhisthana Chakra at the spinal terminus. Your mudra is, thumb is flexed inside. The index and middle finger will rotate around the thumb. Little finger and the ring finger will be stretched out. Keep your hands in front of your sacrum. Take a deep breath in, chant Om. Now keep your hands for Manipura chakra, the ring finger, index finger and thumb touching each other, middle finger and little finger straight out. Keep both the hands on either side of your navel. 10 petal lotus, yellow color, increase pitch further. Now keep your hands in Padma Mudra, Lotus Mudra, near the heart center. Spread the hands out widely. Only the little finger and the thumb will touch each other. 12 petal lotus, green color, increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Now keep your hands for Vishuddhi chakra, the little middle ring and middle finger interlaced. index and thumb rotating around the opposite index and thumb. Keep your hands near your throat pit. 16 petal lotus blue color. Increase pitch further. Only right hand is used for Agnya Chakra. Bend the little finger. The index thumb and the ring finger will, in middle, index and thumb will touch each other. Ring finger is bent inside. Keep your three touching fingers at your Bhumadhya. Two petal lotus, indigo color, increase pitch further. Now keep your hand in pyramidal shape, thumb and index finger touching each other. Index finger is pointed towards the ceiling. Keep the hands 1 inch above your head. 1000 petal lotus, white color. Take a deep breath in. Release your hands. We'll chant the Shanti mantra. Om Sahana Bhavatu.
Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanam Gunattu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamavat Bhavatu Ma Vishavahi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Hari.
Om.
Keep your hands in Linga Mudra. Mentally repeat after me the Sankalpa. I'm chanting Mahamrityunjaya mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health mentally and physically. All my brain cells and my body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine health at all times. I bow down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for keeping me in pristine health, and I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping my body in a healthy condition, befitting for you to reside inside my body in your effulgent form. Chant 3 times. Chant 11 times. I'll tell you the last time. Yeah.
Om Triyambakamahe Sugantin Pushtivardanam Urvarukamivantanam Mrityormukshiyamam Pratat Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugantin Pushtivardanam Urvarukamivantanam Mrityormukshiyamam Pratat Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugantin Pushtivardanam Urvarukami Bhavantana Mrityormukshiyamam Krita. Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugantin Pushtivardhanam Urvarukami Bhavantana Mrityormukshiyamam Krita. Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugantin Pushtivardhanam Urvarukami Bhavantana Mrityormukshiyamam Krita. Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugantin Pushtivardhanam Urvarukami Bhavantanam Mrityormukshiyamam Kritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugantin Pushtivardhanam Urvarukami Bhavantanam Mrityormukshiyamam Kritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugantin Pushtivardhanam उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनां मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमां कृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकां यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनां मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमां कृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकां यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनां मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमां कृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकां यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनां मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमां कृतात्
Om Shanti.
शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Uh,
हरिः ओम्
just be in a quiet position, release your mudra, and be focused on your own self. As you're sitting there, pay full attention to your glute muscles which are touching the ground. Sense what is the pressure between them. Which parts of your thighs or calf or knees or feet are touching the ground? Of which leg? How exactly is the other leg positioned? How have you kept your hands? How is the shoulder? And what's the state of relaxation that you are currently experiencing within yourself? If any part of the body is signaling any discomfort, become aware which part of the body is signaling it, what kind of discomfort is being signaled. When you become conscious and aware of that discomfort at that part of the body, try and see if it connects you with any past instances, emotions, thoughts, beliefs, interactions, whatever may come up. Now, gently try to go deeper within yourself and try and see if you can feel your own heartbeat. Now, take your attention to your eyebrow center, Bhrumadhya. As you focus your attention at the Bhrumadhya, can you experience the heartbeat there or the pulse at the Bhrumadhya? Now shift your attention to the back of your neck and see if you can feel the pulse at the back of your neck. Now take your attention to any part of the body where you experienced a sense of discomfort and see if you can sense the heartbeat or the pulse there. Now slowly give up awareness of all this, become once again conscious of your own body, the posture in which you are sitting, the room in which you are sitting. Become conscious and aware of any surrounding sounds. Then gently rub your hands, keep them on your eyes. Then before we start, uh, any feedback that you want to give?
Uh,
1 second.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me.
Um, the pain, as such, from last week to now, I've not felt any intensity.
Hmm.
Pain. It just said now while the discomfort that he said, right, to focus on. So just while sitting cross-legged, I was feeling the discomfort at just this hip thigh joint, just below the joint area. So there's a little bit of discomfort that I was feeling. So that's why it's like, it's kind of moving around. That's the pain, kind of like a little bit of throbbing pain was there. But otherwise, it kind of like from last session to now, sort of feeling light, not that heaviness.
Excellent. Now, I saw the last message of yours.
Yeah,
Now, that has come to some focal point with some details.
yeah,
Now, since it was all in handwritten pages, can we just quickly discuss? First one you're saying is your focus is on a book.
yeah.
That is,
Can I just get my book and come? That
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah,
So the first thing is keeping our culture, tradition, and religion
yeah,
alive.
yeah.
So that's the first page, right? The book
Yes,
concept will include
yes,
illustrative
yeah,
comics, illustrative workbook, apps, etc. So now the concept by itself is something that we can start zeroing it on. Okay, I'll give you
mm,
some inputs as to how to take it further.
okay,
Now, the question that you have is who will be your target audience?
yeah,
If you are looking at comic strips, the target audience will be younger kids.
mm,
And if you are going into more detailed writings with the illustration, then it will be teenagers upwards who will be your
yeah,
target audience.
yeah,
So you will have to look at the two segments separately,
yes,
considering the fact that you have been working with younger kids. My personal suggestion is to start with them first
okay,
because you have some understanding of these kids,
yeah,
have some experience of dealing with their difficulties and the parents' difficulties, and therefore you should be able to use that knowledge in how you will bring in the illustration in the
yeah,
number one. Number two is along with it, you can add a sheet in which there will be a plain drawing which the kid can then color.
yeah.
And the kid has to start coloring it.
I'll
Yeah, you want?
just try.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. And this is really serious in terms of how you're going to experience complete relief. Okay,
Yeah,
when you start putting all this into actual operations, you will find tremendous relief within yourself because all the hidden frustrations will start getting thrown out. And
yeah,
when it happens, you will feel much better overall, health wise, peace wise, and everything. So that's why I'm spending adequate time to take it forward. So you will have illustrations, and
yeah,
every illustration will have a plain drawing, and a child as will be challenged to give it a color based on the child's understanding of this story. So the
Okay.
child need not follow what is there in the original color of the drawing itself. Or the drawing can be plain black and white with a facility for the child to just color it based on the story.
Okay.
So that will be even a better proposition, because if you put a color, there is every chance that the child will repeat the same color.
Mm.
Whereas there could be tremendous understanding about the child's own brain from the coloring that the child adopts.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the two things are now very clear in our mind.
Yeah.
This target audience is the younger kids with whom we have been working. That's the
Yeah.
age group, so the language will be suited to them for them to
Yeah.
understand. And the language has to be simple enough to be translated into multiple different languages,
Yeah.
because you need to reach out in the language of the local person.
Yes.
Then the second one, now you have written 4 words there: reap, hone, practice, learn.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
basically, what I wanted thing is, I have to start reading more related stories and not just limit to just a certain, not just God related stories. That's what I said. Not God related stories, but go on to maybe folk stories. There might be more to that reading or listening from elders, what stories that they would have had, and hone skills that, I might have lost touch. So get on to practicing, honing those skills, essential, honing and practicing both, interrelated type,
perfect.
and any new skills to learn. So I might, even if honing and practicing skills, illustration, I must have a specific technique, right? To maybe each book series can have a different technique, or maybe I do the follow the same style, but then I need to learn those different ways. So I have a slight difficulty when it comes to drawing human body proportions. So that is something that I always wanted to practice, but I never got about doing. So I thought, like this, though, even if it's a childlike, it's a smaller scale proportion, but that's something that get the proportions in place and then work on the different styles.
Perfect. Now, to get you going,
Yeah,
I'll start you on two things.
yeah.
First one, I'll try and send you the title of that book.
Okay,
It's the book under Penguin
okay,
on the Panchatantra stories.
okay.
Now, the beauty of this is it's not just, you see, most of us have read stories of Panchatantra as just a story,
Yeah,
okay, along with a moral at the end of the story.
yes,
But it doesn't talk about how the Rishi translated this into knowledge for the kids, the princes, and therefore transformed them into wonderful kings of the future. Okay, so this book goes into the complete detail.
okay.
So before every story is the background.
Yeah,
What happened? Why did the Rishi chose that particular story? What was it driving in terms of the thing? Correct? So
yes.
you can make the book with these kind of backgrounds
Okay, yeah,
and bring out the essence of that overall understanding in the story, it will be fantastic.
okay.
Along with this, you can try what is called, I think it is called Itopadesh or something.
Hitopadesham, huh?
Yeah. Okay, there are also, I think, some 74 stories or something in that. There is again a book, There is again a, I think, 3-volume book. I don't remember the publisher. I'll try to send you that as well.
Okay. Which one is that?
I don't remember the title now.
Okay.
I'll send you the
Okay.
title and the book.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if both of these, if you can lay your hands on the original Sanskrit text as well,
Okay.
and that can then set you on your learning of Sanskrit.
Okay.
So what you can do is get hold of an online course or a direct teacher.
Yeah.
There are 2, 3 things that you must learn in Sanskrit. One is the concept of what is called roots.
Yeah.
So there are about, I think, 200 or 250 root words. Okay? The rest of the entire language is built around these root words. It will either have a prefix, it will have a suffix, it will have a prefix suffix, it will have multiple prefix, multiple suffix. Each of that changes the meaning. Okay? So you need to understand these root words and their meaning so that you can actually start constructing your own Sanskrit. Second, it'll also start helping you to understand what you read, and therefore
Yeah.
you can start developing your own interpretation from those words.
Yeah.
And then compare what you interpreted with what is the translation that is available to you. Okay?
Yeah.
Then the next aspect in Sanskrit is the grammar.
Yes.
So that is a much more complicated stuff because the rules of grammar are quite intricate.
Yes.
But then it will take a little bit of time. While you are doing that, you can start your practice honing skills of the illustration from the English version. So what you'll do is you'll read the English book, you will start your drawings, you will start sharpening up, including if you have to take a course for it, and you will complete the work and wait and see if you are going to change anything in that based on your own interpretation from the Sanskrit before you release it for publication.
Mm.
So the reason I'm putting it this way is I want you to get started on something.
Yeah.
Okay, if you wait for Sanskrit, it will take a long time before you start.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So here, this will give you an opportunity to hone in your skills, those concepts that you're talking about, the 4 items you can practice from the English version directly, which is reap, hone, practice, learn. All the 4 can come in this.
Yeah.
Okay. Then of course you have written read books. I have said what you can start with,
Yeah.
and then we can always build on it one by one.
Yes.
You shouldn't limit to God-related stories. That is perfectly all right. Whatever fancies at any point in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then games making is not in the first place, that we'll work out later on. But
Mm.
there are multiple games which used to be practiced in the ancient times,
Yeah.
which have got a lot of rudiments behind it. Reviving those games can be a great idea
Yeah.
and it brings children together.
Yeah. In fact, for my son's Upanayanam for his threading ceremony in April. So as return gifts, I looked into a lot of strategy old games of ours, and then uh, I wanted to gift for the people something that my son had done. So he was quite good in doing this pattern design or in some app. So I made him do these pattern designs, and then we made it as coasters and trays, and then we stuck the printouts and gave. So one for the children, I can even maybe send you the link. So this was a Pretwa game. So instead of just giving it as a game, I made it as a asked him to design it as a for a four-piece coaster. So the once the and then the instruction book which had a QR code, where if they scan the QR code, the video will show how the game is played. So that Pretwa game, a small introduction was given, the origin of the game. And then along in that set, instead of just buying those accessories, whatever stones that we had at home, put it in a nice pouch and it was given. So I think some of the kids who played that game, even the adults liked it. And in fact, I asked my son to play it, so my son and me, we played it. It was kind of a nice strategy game. So that was something like I thought, we should get to revive. So at home, once in a while, we try to play it at home. But there are companies which actually sell these old games, strategy games. There are some same common games, about 2-3 companies I've seen that they sell the similar games, So I want to look into something else that has not been played, and maybe, that's why I put board game at a later stage, not the usual way, do it in a cloth, paint it and give it, but, make it something two-way purpose. Like this coaster or maybe in a tray format or something like that. So that was
See,
something that,
yeah, I will give you one more idea along with it.
yeah.
You can even convert existing games into a new concept altogether.
Mm.
Take a simple thing like a snake and ladder.
Ah,
Okay, now the snake and ladder has just the numbers, and then either you go up or down, etc.
yeah.
I will send you one uh, layout in a book published by Arish Johari. And there he has converted this snakes and ladder game into a game of life.
Okay.
So, like when you become over ambitious, you become greedy, and then you slide down.
Slide down. Okay.
Okay. So, those
Okay.
kind of concepts. So, for the children, you can make it something different. Like, you fail to study, you will slide down, something like that.
Okay.
So, when they play, they will start experiencing, oh, I did not revise my mathematics, so I go down
Ah,
like that. So that will
okay.
start inherently working on the subconscious to help them improve their overall learning skills and all that.
Okay.
So the game is the same. Conceptually, you change it completely.
Okay. So
Similarly, if you
sort of like character building also it can.
the same thing
Okay.
can be done for the trade game that you used to have.
Yeah.
You buy a place, you sell a place,
Yes.
etc. Right? So there again, you can have a situation where you can lose if you try to become over greedy. You try to kill competition. So ethics in business and things like that. So as you have yourself put it, I would want you to keep it into phase 2. Don't get combined with the phase 1 because nothing will happen then.
Yes.
So now focus is on only one thing, which is Panchatantra, reading
Yeah.
the book that I will refer you to. And if you are comfortable reading soft copies, I'll give you the site where you can possibly try to download
Yeah.
the book.
For me, soft copies would be better because it's easier for me to read, where I have to zoom in and put
Yeah.
some bookmarks and all that. So it's easier for me with a soft copy.
So I'll give you a site where you can get soft copies free.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But you just tell me this penguin book. If I just put in penguin book, I would
No,
get
no, no.
this bunch of.
I'll give you the exact title. I have the
Okay.
book in
Okay.
my library.
Okay.
I'll just fish it out and give you the exact title. And the Itopadesh 3 volumes also is there in my library.
Okay.
Fish it out and send you the details. So
Okay.
after the class, I'll send it to you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So now we'll start getting ready for today's practices. We'll
Yes.
finish whatever
Yeah.
we can.
Yeah.
You will lie down on your back
Okay.
The first practice is called Padottanasana. So what you will do, when you're lying down on your back, you will first raise one leg up and very slowly you will bring it back to rest on the ground. In the second round, you will raise it a little less and bring it down. Third round, even less, bring it down. Fourth, you will only raise this much and hold as long as you can. And then very slowly release. Each of them, you will hold as long as you can.
Okay.
After you finish the right leg, you will do the left leg and then you will do both the legs. Okay?
Okay.
Start. Very slowly. If any discomfort, you will let me know immediately.
Yeah.
There is a slight bend at the knees. You reduce the height but don't bend. Yeah.
So I'm not able to stretch it straight because my knees are feeling a little bit weak
All right. Just sit up for a
because
minute.
it's pulling over here.
Sit up, sit up. What you do is you stretch the legs out and then uh, this is the kneecap. So you should try to pull the kneecap towards your hip and then release. Pull, release. Pull, release. Yeah, one leg at a time. Do it about 10 times. Hold it. After you pull it, hold it. Hold it and then release. Hold it and then release. Hold it and then release. Now the other leg. Very good. Now, we did not do this in the last time, so we can do this now. You can keep both your hands under your legs and then try to straighten the leg as much as you can. Hold your balance at the back. Slowly come back. Second round, slowly come back. Last round, slowly come back. Now only one leg, the leg which you were trying just now, the right leg, where you said you cannot make it straight, only do the same with that leg. But try to keep it at a lower level and then try to make it straight. Very good. Now it is becoming straight if you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. So in the lying down position also, you will try and raise it a little less and try to
Okay.
keep it straight the way it was just now.
Okay.
Very good. Slowly bring back. Just become conscious while bringing your leg down, you're slightly
Yeah.
bending at the
Oh,
knee.
okay. Okay.
So reduce the height a little less than where you went and then see whether you can bring your leg down without bending. Slowly come back. That's wonderful. Last round. Very good. Now reduce the height even further. Bas. Slowly come back. Take it only up to that. Hold for a little longer. Very good. Last round. Now only raise a little bit from the ground and hold it. Last round. Relax. Now repeat on the other leg. Wonderful. Last round. Relax. Now reduce the height. Last round. Now reduce even further. That's it. Now very little from the ground. Wait for some time. Relax. Yeah, correct. Slowly come back. Second round. Last round. And wait for some time. Now you're going to repeat with both the legs, only taking it as far as you can comfortably take it in the first round. The height will be where you are comfortable.
Can I use my hand to for support? I'm not able
Yes.
to lift both the legs. Is that okay?
Uh, Definitely okay. But before you do that,
Yeah.
I want you to try to see how much can you lift without any support.
I'm not able to lift both.
Okay. It's more of a mental block. So
Okay.
when you come here, we will work on that. Right
Okay.
now, you'd use the support of your hands to lift it up.
Okay. So even with the hand support, it feels a little bit difficult.
What happens? It creates a discomfort or
Yeah, it's a discomfort. It feels like as if I'm stretching myself to lift both my feet, both my legs.
yeah. See, so long as it doesn't create a pain,
No, it is because I'm feeling stretched until my neck.
yeah, okay. That is basically because the movement has to come from your muscles on either side of your spine, and
Okay.
when that move your vertebrae, the movement goes all the way across all the 24 vertebrae. So you relax for a little while now, and what I would suggest is a slight variation. So
Okay.
you watch, and then we will practice. So you're going to lie down and bring both the legs like this. Knees are on the outside, both the feet are touching each other. This is called a frog pose.
Yeah.
In this pose, you're going to try and arch your lower belt line so that your tailbone presses on the ground, and then very slowly you will release and flatten. Again, inhale, arch your lower belt line, exhale, flatten. Inhale, arch, exhale, flatten. After you have done that, you're going to use the support of your elbow and slightly raise your body like this. You can move the legs aage piche to make yourself comfortable, and your lower back is on the ground, and then slowly arch, flatten, arch, flatten. And after that, you'll come virtually into a sitting position with your hands at the back, and then slightly arch and flatten. And after you have done that, you will try to raise your left buttocks from the ground, rotating to the right side. I mean, the right buttocks from the ground, rotating to the left side. Slowly come back. After you've done 3 rounds, you will raise the left buttock, roll to the right side. And then I'll tell you the next practice before we come back to this and try. Okay. Start. Arch and flatten. Very good. Two more times. Relax. Wait for some time. Now you're going to pull yourself up using the support of your elbows. And now arch and flatten. Correct. Arch, very good. Flatten. Second round. Flatten. Third round. Flatten. Fourth round. Flatten. Last round. There it is. Now support yourself further, bring your hands at the back. Yeah, correct, like this. Yeah. And now slightly move like this and contract backwards. Yes. Correct. Lovely. Correct. Third round. Fourth round. Last round. And now lift your right buttocks, roll a little to the right side. Correct. Slowly go back. Slowly go back. That was a little faster.
Okay.
Second round. Very slowly go back. Correct. Third round. Last round. Now the other side. Correct. Second round. Third round. Very good. Now lie on your back and see how your back feels. Does it feel a little more relaxed than what it was before you started? And then try to slowly raise both your legs up and see where you can, any comfort is there or not. Aha! Oh God!
From zero it went. Uh,
Very good, lovely. Slowly bring. What a controlled release that is. Lovely. Amazing, Aparna. Last round. Superb. Slowly release. Now you'll only take your legs halfway up to that height.
Okay.
Bas, even less than that.
Okay.
Very
Now,
good.
sorry, at this level, there was a sudden pull in this the left
Ah,
thigh.
that is because possibly you came up very quickly as a jerk.
Okay.
You slightly go slowly and see whether that pull is there or not. Is there? And if it is still there, reduce the height.
Okay.
Bas. Very good. Second round. Slowly release.
I think it's that intermediate level is where that difficulty. Initially, I said right that I felt my back stretching and all that.
So what you do is,
Yeah.
if you can keep, I can see a sofa on this side. One way is to raise the leg and rest it on the sofa or a stool or something.
Okay.
Or if you have a cushion which you can insert under the leg, something that you can do to support the leg as you do it.
You're saying I keep it down like this?
Uh, no, actually, when you take the leg up, at that time I need the support. For example, if you take it up to this height, the support has to come till there. So if you have a stool or something, no,
Support underneath. So I turn this side for the sofa.
if you have a low height stool also it will work. Can you lie down, and then what you do is
Yeah.
you bend your, what you do is, what you do is you bend your leg like this, then straighten up and put it on the sofa.
Okay.
Wait for some time. Now you see how it feels.
When there's support, it is okay. I'm not feeling
Yeah. So
stretched.
what you will do is,
Yeah.
for a few days you will practice with the support,
Okay.
and then after a week or so, before the, not before the next class, before the next Tuesday class,
Ah.
next Tuesday class, you will try to do it without the support.
Okay. Okay.
And then tell me how it is.
Okay.
Okay. So as of that, now you will release. Now you will only raise a little from the ground. Very little from the ground. You can move back. Yes, but not even that much, even less than that. Correct. Pass. Come back. Second round. Very good. Last round. Very good. Now, the third practice is called cycling. So, You will bring the legs into this folded position.
Yeah.
You will then raise the right leg and very slowly try to replicate the cycling motion. After 4-5 rounds, you will reverse. And then you will rest your leg. Then you will do it with the other leg. And then I'll tell you what you need to do after that. That is reverse. Do forward cycling. Correct. Correct. 3, 4, last. And bring your leg to rest on the floor. Take a couple of breaths. Now do the reverse cycling that you started off with. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it a little slower if you can.
Okay.
Now the other leg. Correct. Last. Relax. You did the reverse also, right?
No, I didn't know it first.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very
Me, uh, doing the left seems to be slightly easier than my right, because earlier also that putting my leg up and down, that hip joint click click, that sound was coming. Today I did not feel any sound, but it feels little uncomfortable compared to the left. Left, it felt smoother doing it. Right side, it feels little. I mean, I have to like strain on tight chained kind of a
So,
thing.
so what you will do, you will, when you practice at home after the session, you will take a chair. Okay.
Okay.
I'll just demonstrate it, then you can practice on your
Yeah.
own. So if you're working on the right side, your chair will be on your left side. You will take the support of the chair and try to take the leg up, come back. And then try to take it behind, come back. Okay? So practice this.
Okay.
After you have done this for 2-3 rounds,
Yeah.
then lie on your back and lift
And
your
then
right leg up and see how
okay.
it feels. Just
Okay.
like the way we practice that other practices and then your
Yeah.
legs lift up very smoothly. Like
Okay.
you try this, basically you're training the mind to accept that movement and then it should be able to
Okay.
work. Okay? So now sit in a meditative position with your eyes closed for the closure. Get ready to chant mantra Om 3 times. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Om, creating protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. Chant 3 times.
Om, 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 Om. Om, Om, Om.
Last row.
Om.
Shanti mantras. Asatoma Sadgamaya
Samaya,
Samasoma Jyotirgamaya
Samaya,
Mrityorma Amritam
Amritam
Gamaya
Gamaya,
Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Loka Samasta
Samastana,
No.
Sukhino Bhavantu.
Om Trayambakam.
Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukami Bhavantanam Mrityormukshiyamankratat.
Om
Om
Shanti.
Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Harigi.
Om.
Rub your hands nicely when they are really warm. Then keep them on your eyes. Feel the warmth flowing from the palm to the eyes. Then slowly release your palm. Hari Om. That's it. Hari Om.
That's it.
Hari Om. Now your posture has improved quite a lot.
Okay.
So I was wondering whether anybody close to you noticed it and made any comments or
No. No.
not. Okay. All right. So let's see if somebody notices it in the course of days now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
yeah, anyway, the lifting the leg itself was a great achievement.
Yeah.
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 We see this all the time, You can ask Gayatri, she'll tell you when such things have happened for her friend Sumitra.
Yeah.
She once said she cannot sit in Padmasan. So I just said, okay, let us try. And then she sat. It was as though, she was stunned as to when she could sit, as to how
Okay.
it happened. So these things happen for multiple people. And that is a very good thing because it starts building my melatonin in the brain. So it starts giving me a positive feedback. So now I know, this is possible. Why am I saying it is not possible? So the
Hmm.
next time some other impediment comes, your mind will say, don't say it is not possible. Let us work towards it. And solution starts happening automatically. All
Okay.
right. Chalo.
Okay. All
Bye.
right. See you then. See you tomorrow.
See
Okay.
you tomorrow.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.